What's up, guys? We're getting ready to start a Poor Man's Challenge run of Super Mario Bros. 3 for the NES. The rules of this run are quite simple. I'm never allowed to collect any coins whatsoever. That's why it's called the Poor Man's Challenge, because we're not getting any money, no coins, no nothing. So yeah, coins basically become a stage obstacle now. Other than that, it's your basic stuff. Complete all the levels and no using any clouds or music boxes to skip levels or Hammer Brothers. No using hammers to use pipes to skip levels. No, nothing like that. We gotta beat all the levels. But the biggest thing in this run, of course, is avoiding all the coins. We're not getting any whatsoever. Here we are in stage 2-1. I really like the music in these kind of stages. It's probably my favorite song from Super Mario Bros. 3. It's just really, really catchy. I really like this song. I like the way how they redid it in Super Mario Galaxy as well. They did a really good job there. Be sure to take out the Koopa Paratroop as you go down here. That way it doesn't follow you and get turned into a coin. Yep, you always got to make sure that there aren't enemies around whenever you get your cards, of course, because it turns them into coins, and that's against the rules. Obviously, we're not allowed to turn the Hammer Brothers into coin ships either, which we wouldn't be able to anyway, since we're not allowed to collect coins. Make our way through here. So far, it's been pretty simple. Some stages will be kind of easy to do this for, others will just be a nightmare. The next stage has quite a few coins scattered around, so we'll have to be careful in that stage. Before we go to that stage, though, we may as well stop by the Mushroom House and get an item there. We'll be doing the mini games and stuff. I won't be doing no end spades, though, because you can get coins by doing that if you match up the cards. So I'm not going to be doing any of the end spade panels or anything like that. I always random what chest I choose to get in the Toad houses, the Mushroom houses. We got a Fire Flower. That'll be useful for later. Right now, though, we need either Raccoon Mario or Small Mario to avoid some of the coins in this level. Make sure that you let some of these floating platforms get lined up good enough to where you can get some speed and get over these coins. One of the trickiest parts in this stage to avoid the coins is right here. So I'd recommend ducking, jumping, and then floating to make it easier to avoid the coins. Got a Koopa over here. Got to be careful where you kick some of the Koopa shells throughout this run too, because you don't want to accidentally hit a brick that has hidden coins in them. Of course, yeah, you can collect 1-ups and stuff like that, as well as any hidden items that are in stages, like music boxes and stuff like that, clouds, various other items. We're not too much further from the end of this stage. This stage is definitely the hardest one to do this challenge for here in World 1. We'll let that Koopa Paratrooper get up here. There we go. And that is the end of this stage. Let's head over here and get our card. We got a star. Nice. Before we do the first four, I think that we'll go ahead and do the spade minigame. We'll see what we get. Sometimes I win at these, sometimes I don't. Whenever I do win, it's almost always a mushroom, though I don't get a star or a flower too often. To be honest, though, I never actually try to actually win at that game. I just kind of play to play. I always have way more than enough extra lives from getting 3 starmen, getting a 5-up from all those all the time. Fly through here. Yeah, this stage is pretty much a no-brainer for this challenge. There are no coins whatsoever for you to collect. Go through the door whenever it comes up, and then we'll be at Boom Boom. I've never really found Boom Boom to be hard, even whenever he gets wings and stuff like that, because he always goes down the same way. Hit him once, he'll bring out the spikes on his back, wait for those to go away, jump and catch him mid-jump for him. Then just do that all over again, and until you get 3 hits, he's really easy. You can make it to where he doesn't get any hits off on you like that. Be sure to stop right before you get to the bottom of that slope so you don't grab any of those coins. The top path in this stage has no coins and a couple of green Koopas. The bottom path has a little pool of water with coins above them and no Koopas. Go ahead and get us a Fire Flower here. We're not too much further from the end of the stage. We don't have any more coins to worry about here. For the most part in the next stage, the coins are fairly easy to avoid. There is a tricky jump at the beginning of level 6, but you'll get to see it whenever we get to it. None of the Hammer Brother battles have any coins or anything like that either, so that's nothing to worry about. We'll be battling all the Hammer Brothers, of course. The trickiest jump in this stage is right here. Get rid of that Koopa, then you have to line yourself up really well here. Run, duck, and jump. There we go. Get us a raccoon power again. One thing that I really like about Super Mario Bros. 3 is the tons of different power-ups that it has. I especially like all the different suits. So yeah, Mario 3 has a lot of great power-ups. I also like its power-up storage system. You got like the Super Mario Bros. 3 style, where you can hold a whole bunch of power-ups at once but only use them on the overworld. Or you got like the Super Mario World style, one where you can only have one power-up but you can take it into the stage with you. I personally like Super Mario Bros. 3's item storage style a little bit more. But hey, that's just me. We'll go ahead and take out the Hammer Brother real quick. What I find interesting about the Hammer Brothers is that if they land on certain spots on the map, they'll have items in their bricks, but if they land on other spots, they won't. So that's kind of interesting. Go ahead and get us another item from the Toad House here. Mushroom House. So far we have a Fire Flower, a Starman, and a Leaf. Nice. Go ahead and go over here to the Fortress. King's been turned into a dog. I kind of like how, depending on whether you're playing the NES version or the All-Stars version, the King will be different animals sometimes. And time to get the airship level started. And up we go. I wonder if we'll encounter the Light Warriors from Final Fantasy 1 on this airship. Anyway. And this is a pretty simple little airship. You got your basic cannons. They're spread out pretty far apart, so it's kind of easy to avoid all the bullets. If you want, you can hop up here to the top and run along there. Just stay up there to avoid all the bullets, but that's no fun to watch. So I'll do it the normal way. If you're Super Mario, there will be a Fire Flower in that question block if you want it. I kind of like those little crisscross cannons back there. One of my favorites that you see on the airships. Pretty cool. We are right by the first Koopaling, which is Larry Koopa, who is just the basic Koopa. Jump on 3 times to kill him. He'll jump around the room and occasionally shoot a beam of energy from his wand. Easiest of all the Koopas. Nothing too special to him, but that's about it. With that said and done, we've now got the wand to rescue the King of Grassland. So let's go ahead and do that. Kinda like this little cutscene. It's like Mario's falling down really far. Think that he'd break a bone falling that far back to the fortress or whatever. Then again, he does have raccoon power to slow himself down. So it's understandable, I suppose. King's talking with his eyes. He's blinking at us. Got us a letter from the princess. Let's check it out. Greetings. If you see any ghosts, be careful. They will give chase if you turn away. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you. Princess Toadstool. And we got a P-Wing. Nice. And well, that is it for part 1.